2 Troll King, 1 medium, 1 heavy, 1 medium, 1 light, Alessian, 5 heavy, and 5 Briarheart. So you don't need to transmute anything, unless obviously you have like daggers that are not a good trade. But you can actually get a dagger fairly cheap. I will put this build onto the website. And I will also mention how you can get the dagger pretty cheap, because sometimes they're fairly expensive in the store. But there's a quest in Orsinium that you can get it for free in like 10 minutes. Backbar, same thing, it really doesn't matter what you run. So it's a pretty basic setup, all weapon damage. And again, this works on any class, any race, right? It's like an adaptation from Andy's Werewolf build. I just chose Troll King over Chudan because Chudan is a DLC set. Most people don't have DLCs, so this is easier to get because it's from the base game. Champion points. You can probably run this with 300 too. Voila. And skills. So obviously in human form I have a fairly basic stamina nightblade setup, right? It's like nothing that extraordinary. Now with Scalebreaker, Soul Splitting Trap actually deals really nice DPS. And the Werewolf, yeah, it's the same thing always, right? You only have 1 bar. Now the nice thing about this build is it has fairly high health recovery, right? Even in human form. In Werewolf form it will go even further up, and if Troll King procs, if you drop below 50% health, you will have like 4k health recovery. Claws of Life is another heal. Heals you for 52% of the disease damage done. So if you keep this on there with the health recovery, you probably will never die. Maybe you don't even need like Vigor or a burst heal. But we have here Scene's Fortitude anyway. So you get that, right? You have a huge burst heal that you can use. And then Ferocious Roar and all that whoopie whoopie. Let's actually quickly check. So. Now potion wise, it doesn't really matter what you run, but in Werewolf you don't have the crit, so usually these are better, right? And the weapon damage buff. Buff food, you need this. This gives a lot of health recovery. Yes, it's expensive, but you need it. Otherwise you don't have enough health recovery. You have Judah Mask that you have. Did Vet DLC? If that... Yeah, probably. I will put the build on the website in the next few days. Is it easy to get Werewolf? Yeah. I have a complete Werewolf guide on the website. So the only thing with like this heal is very strong, right? And just remember, Troll King will only proc when you're below level below 50% health. And you need to heal yourself, but if you have Claws of Life on the enemy, it's fine. Another important thing, like always, use sigils. Maelstrom is so much easier if you actually activate sigils. A lot of people forget that. Okay, let's see how this goes. I will explain a little bit on the way, I guess. Now the nice thing is, because we have health recovery, even if we forget to apply our healing abilities, it doesn't really matter, because yeah, we got juicy health recovery. Dodge roll this, no problemo. Heavy attacks, because we are in heavy armor, we have a lot of extra health, right? And when we do heavy attacks, we actually restore more resources. So doing heavy attacks is very important, and it also deals a fair bit of damage. I will just save my ulti for the boss fight, the Werewolf. You could just activate it now, I guess. Shouldn't be an issue, but it's not really needed. Most people have probably issues on the boss anyway. And remember, guys, so in terms of like... what round is it? The biggest mistakes people always make that are new to the game-ish, new to the game. You need gold weapons. You do so much more damage if you have gold weapons. Just saying. Potions. If you have the alchemy, medicinal use, passive, it's gonna be so much easier because you can have 100% uptime on potions, which give you sustain, a lot of damage, and all that stuff. Yeah, I think now it's boss fight. In Maelstrom Arena, another thing is just use the sigils. It's really kind of, it makes the arena brain AFK. Now just keep claw on the boss and spam your way to victory with light attacks. Apply the AoE claw on the boss. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I don't need any stamina, I don't need anything. Now the claw again. The claw is nice because yeah, it's like literally I could probably play with my feet. I can't pass Arena 5. What's the problem there? There's a lot of AoE damage going on. You should be fine if you actually activate the shield sigil. I have the Lovermundo stone. Yes, yes. Twitch reloads every? I'm not sure why. Yeah, Werewolf levels up by the amount of kills, I think. Right. Now here, these blades. And again, guys, I have a full Maelstrom guide on the website and the video too. It's like 16 pages. If you read that, you really should be able to pass it. Most of the times, it's just like people don't know how to avoid the mechanics and they have a potato build when they go in here. That's usually the reason why they die. These blades apply a bleed. The bleed stacks on you. That's why you might die. Now you can reset the bleed. If you don't get hit by the blade for like 10 seconds, it will reset the bleed. Okay. So now I don't get hit by the blades. The bleeds on me will just all reset. Does the game sound loud enough? Our new player obviously doesn't really know where the mobs spawn, so that's another big downside that you have. And because you don't know where the mobs spawn, like you can't insta-kill one of the mobs, which is obviously a huge advantage. Can be a huge advantage. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Can I actually feed off these dudes? I thought I can. Funny. There more? And you see the health recovery? Pretty juicy. Oh, it's already boss, what? And you see the damage we push out? It's quite a lot, actually. The rotation is really easy. Keep up close. Bam, light attack. We will see how it goes towards the end of the arena. Try to avoid the AoEs, obviously. Do you have this build on the side? I will put it soon there. Soon. Because first we kind of need to test out and see if you need to change anything. Come on, nice. Please. Dead. We also have Briarheart on, which also gives us small heals from time to time, every time we crit, basically. So there's just a lot of heals going out, and we have fairly high resistance. 31 and 28. Yeah. And this here is obviously a very tanky setup. You could go for a way burstier setup, but again, if you don't know how to avoid attacks and so on, this will be way better, because, yeah, you just get carried by heavy armor and health recovery. And the werewolf light attacks do so much damage. And I hate these stranglers. Always kill the stranglers, because they apply a snare to you. Again, you need to learn to heavy attack from time to time. The reason why I chose heavy armor with this build is because if you would run medium armor, you would actually have to transmute gear. Oh shit. And that's obviously, again, a problem for some people. That hit me pretty hard there. It's gonna be interesting to see on the boss fight, because this boss hits fairly hard. Man, that juicy gap closer, baby. I'm surprised that my werewolf time goes down so slowly. Kinda crazy. Apply the dot. Next one. Oh, it's when I use the gap closer, I also get. This is on PTS, Scalebreaker, so that's with the werewolf changes for next patch, actually. Oh, there, the lady is already here. Die? Can she be feared? Nope. Now, same thing. If you're on a boss fight, use the sigils. You get even carried more because you get so much weapon damage from this. It's nuts. Right? You can obviously do it without, but there's really no point. Don't get hit by the shock stuff. Okay, now it's getting interesting. Maybe I have to kill this dude. Ah, fuck it. Next patch, Sword and Board will actually be a little bit better because it gets spammable. Which is kind of funny. And yeah, again, the build will go on the website soon. I would just want to test if this actually works. It's funny, I barely even need to dodge roll. Like to avoid damage. I can just face tank most things.
I need healing.
Because if we only do heavy attacks most of the times, we don't lose any resources, right? You could use skills, but the only thing you need to remember is the button here, the healing ability basically. That's the most important thing. I might choose the other morph for ah shit. Because you also get weapon damage. We kinda want to use the crit potions. And even now, like if you die during these stages, use sigils. Where did that dude go? Man, I hate these thingies. If you don't kill them fast enough, they go to the middle and they will get the huge shield and shoot shock AoEs at you, basically. Like this dude. Or another one. Yeah, he dead. They die fairly fast, it's just usually annoying. The nice thing about this build is, like, all you need is the Maelstrom DLC. To get it, you don't need to transmute anything. I have 3 Tricep enchants, that's probably the most expensive thing about the build. Damn, these dudes hit hard. Yeah, 4k. What you also can do is save your potion for when you drop low on health. Because activating the potion gives you like 10k health. In a second. That's obviously a lot. Now let's see. Remember where the Ox Sigil is? He has poison. Block. Or just, I don't know, get hit in the face. It really doesn't matter. After these 3 boys, the boss will always show up. Oh shit. Okay, let's see. You need to stay under the green field. After he goes, or after he stops, you go away, because now there's fire under the ground and he shoots fire at you, so you need to stay mobile. So don't get hit by that shit. You could pick the shield sigil here if you really want to. It will make it a lot easier. Once he is done, go back to the boss. Bam, light attack. And he dead. Does Alcast procs with sigil? I don't think so. Would surprise me. What? Briar Archer is a pain to grind. You can also use a Leviathan. It's not a huge difference. Both work. But you can just get blue Briarheart. I don't think blue Briarheart is expensive, right? Okay, now it gets interesting. Because here you usually have more incoming damage. It's where people usually also rip. Always kill the troll in the middle. But you need to not remember one thing. This platform here has everything you need. Shield. Fucking stuck. Shield and the sword sigil. And that bleed hit hard. Holy shit. Dude, is this my brother? Sorry. I'm sorry, man.
The challenger approaches. Release the defenders.
Hup. And again, keep the claws of life on the enemies. That was a fairly strong dot on me and I have no clue what it actually is. Kiting. You see? That dude barely could hit me because I was constantly moving around. If you just stand still, you're gonna get so much more damage. Unnecessary damage you take. I'm not sure. People usually die here because there's just too much monsters at once. So we will see how it goes. You can dodge roll the dude's heavy attacks though, and then it should be a lot easier. Is it these archers that do so much damage? Maybe, huh? Dodge roll. I could not interrupt him because and if you want, you can always pick sigils. It will make it so much easier.
Isn't this great? You know you love it.
Come on, boy.
This can't last much longer.
Okay, now here, there's a lot of trolls. So what you're going to do is pick up the sigil, and you're not going to die. It's literally like, that's all you need to do. Because people die to these AoE thingies, no problemo. You see, I took 0 damage because I had the sigil.
This is all but over.
You gonna die? Maybe not. No, I wanna go to you. After this, we get the boss. Same thing here. Keep running around him. If you run around him, he really has a hard time actually hitting you.
Did you see that slide?
Right? If you just stand still, you're gonna take all your damage into the face. Unnecessary. Boss fight. Start with this platform. Come on, boss. And now here, this dude is health based, so at 90%, mobs are going to spawn. Kill them. Do them, what the hell was that? Make sure that he enrages like on this position. So we kill this platform first. And if you don't push the boss, you have enough time to kill that. So he's going to smash that thing. We're going to this platform, same thing. You can kill this dude first, he's a problem. So the other mobs don't spawn. If you want, pick up sigils. No problemo, sombrero. Now again, don't You need to drop him now on this spot. Is he really not going to die? Yeah. So.
That's some move. Now do it again.
Come on, baby.
What next? I love the anticipation.
This shit used to one. Okay, now we go here. Now what you're going to do is pick up the shield, sigil, and the Nox. You will not fail this phase if you have these two. Now just fucking kill them. Actually, you need to interrupt this. There we go. We barely take any damage and we have more damage. You don't need any add-ons for this at all. Daddy just fragged? Yeah, with the 4 months. Thank you very much. You can use all 4 sigils at once. They respawn every wave. Now here is where it gets interesting. Well, actually stage 7 is gonna be cancer. Can I throw synergy? Oh, I can't throw synergy. Feed me. Shock AoE. If you kill those Horvers, they will unweb one of those ritual stones. If you have all of them unwebbed, all the mobs get spawned. Now the most difficult thing is when you have small spiders spawn, you need to go to one of these lights. Because you cannot kill these mobs. They need to be killed or like get rid of with the light. Right? And you see, if you kite, no damage. So don't just fucking face tank all the damage up front. That's what a lot of new players do. You need to learn to kite.
Pay attention, you louts. You might learn something.
Always keep claws up. Basically like that bitch slap thingy. Okay, now the small spiders go to the glowing thing. So they go away. Didn't get hit. Interesting. They're dead. The nice thing is if you're fairly new to the game, obviously, like, because you don't really have a hard rotation, you can focus on learning to block and dodge all the heavy attacks from enemies, right? If you have sound on in the game, you will actually very easily hear when these small spiders come. It's also very important to always move around because these shitty shock fields are really annoying. Kill these spiders because they will web your ritual stone again, which you don't want to happen. Stage 7 is the most annoying, yeah, we will see how it goes there. I don't think we will instantly die when we get the poison because we have a strong burst heal, and if Troll King procs, we should actually be able to get carried for a little bit. Dude is annoying. Small spiders. This dude has a lot of... You don't even need to spam your potions. Like, I haven't used a potion in a while, actually. And the good thing, or the nice thing, what you should try to do in this stage is, like, when the boss fight actually starts, make sure that there is like one of these things that is not like completely covered, right? So you only have one of these. And then you can stun the last boss. Yes, no shit. For like 10 seconds. And he hit me hard with that stun. Dodge roll this, no problem. Lock or dodge roll. Maybe I should have chosen the other morphs to get some AoE spam damage. Okay, now it's lurcher time. So these two are the last before the boss. Kite them around. Now when speeders come. So this here is your opportunity basically, right? Oh, you're low on ulti or something. You can just kite this dude around, recharge your ulti, and you will be good to go. Can I feed? No, I can't. Now again. Rinse and repeat. This sigil. You can take the other one too if you want. Okay, now where is... Holy shit. Did I hit that? Yeah. So now he gets stunned for quite a while. You don't need to do this. You can just spam on the boss. Should probably also work. Because if you fail, all of them will be unwebbed. Tough rotation, boys.
Another thrilling match. I'm sorry it's over.
Okay, where is the gate? With Relican and Alessian. Relican is useless in here. Don't use it. The bosses most of the times are dead before you reach the max stack. So I really don't recommend running it. Vicious Serpent is... If you have a normal build, like if you're actually experienced, you need to use Vicious Serpent because it gives you so much better sustain if you really want to jam out all the abilities and so on. Now in this stage, the archers, very annoying, they deal a lot of damage. And obviously the poison stuff kills you. You need to learn to avoid it. You could use this here. The healing sigils. Because then you could actually probably face tank these poison AoEs without the problem. Because it gives so much healing to you. And when you get poisoned, use your heal 1-2 times. And go to the green platform so you cleanse away the poison. This dude makes the minefield thingy. Whatever you want to call it. Did they fix where things turned around? What do you mean? Now here it's gonna be interesting to see when the vMSA spawns. It's gonna be like 2 archers and the vMSA. But I think if we take the defensive sigil, I don't think anything at all can happen to us. And you see again, the advantage I have is I kinda know where the mobs spawn. So, like, I already waited there for the other dude to spawn, so I could kill him. If you don't have that knowledge, we'll obviously lose a lot of time. Right? Which makes it harder. But if you do this a few times, you will know where they spawn. Okay, okay, game, sure.
Behold, vile monstrosity.
Fuck was that?
Imported for your entertainment.
Yeah, so now it's this dude again. Easy. On a magic aspect, just spam shield, and you will not die. Is it now where the vMSA spawns? I'm not sure. I think the next round. Oh no, after this actually. So when the vMSA spawns, pick up the sigil. You don't need to, but it's gonna be just so much easier. This dude. Apply claws for the juicy heal. Try not to get hit by this, it's very slow. Like even my grandma can avoid it. Just need to look at his animation. There, easy. Can I feed? Yes, I can. And again, minefield. This stage is bad for flawless. Yeah, the thing is, you know, even for flawless, you can use sigils. So you can use the shield sigil every time, basically. Every wave, basically. Which is very helpful. So this here can one-shot people, these 3 archer light attacks. Yeah, I didn't get hit. That was a close one. But because we are in heavy armor, we barely get damage. And because we have health recovery. Two of these big boy spawns. Focus on one, so only one enrages at a time. Okay. That was a close one. You get snared if they stomp. Poison shit almost killed me there. Now it's boss fight. Same thing again. Sigil. Is it minefield time? Yeah, where's that fucker? Okay, now let's kill the one far away. Ah, fuck. Actually, that's fine. That's fine. Because you need to get close in here. If you stand in here, you're protected. Now when he's done screaming, kill this dude. Focus on the boss. He doesn't do a lot of damage. But you need to keep a focus on... Where is he? Not spawning? Oh. Oh, there, look, this dude. Easy. I think we will have some more mages spawn. You need to... He stuns you sometimes, just break free. I'm just gonna kill him. Hopefully... That was a close call. If you have lower damage, you can just do the... Kill one of the mages, go below it. Problem solved. Rem guard? Yeah, we will see. So far it's fairly easy. There's like been 2 situations where I was like, oh boy. But other than that, just spam light attacks. I could have picked the shield sigil there. So basically, what you could have done, once you reach 30% of boss health, use the shield sigil, and then just focus the boss. Because the mages will do no damage. But that's maybe not the best idea, because then it gets reflected and they die, huh? Okay, maybe don't do that. Probably just follow the mechanics. Easiest way. The thing is, I only have 12k magicka. So I can use my heal twice before I run out. You could obviously put more points into magic attribute, because we don't need 40k stamina, right? The sigils, 20 or 30 seconds, so it's a fairly long time actually. He just fucking blocked my heavy attack. Impressive. Run backwards so they have to follow you. Because your heavy attacks actually can go quite far. The mobs have a shorter attack range, so you don't take damage, or not that much at least. Now here, you kill the stone, so the boss gets stunned, then kill these two. Pick up a sigil if you want. Yeah, if you keep moving around, it's easy to avoid circles. I might even put a little bit more points into health and so on. So we reach like 25k health. Probably even a bit safer. Kill this healing dude. Block the heavy, the wrecking blow, or dodge roll it, or just face tank it. I don't think it really matters. Yeah. Did he just hit me with a noodle? Did no damage. Now you need to kill this dude here when they do their fire spin wheel attack or whatever you want to call it. You need to interrupt, or yeah, interrupt it, because it actually deals a lot of damage. Same thing, use sigils if you need to. Left and right, and left and right. Now this here, yeah. A lot of people don't run enchants on the things they have, like they kind of forget. So I feared this dude, I can maybe fear these two, I don't know. Interrupt. So now, what I recommend you doing when this dude is dead... Oh no, not this one. These two. A mini boss will spawn with two healers. Activate the shield sigil. Like I explained in the written guide on the website. That way, you will not really die. And you can kill the healers first. Because then this boss is a choke. Or this mini boss, or whatever you want to call it. You could also pick the damage sigil if you want to. But you're just protected from its damage and so on. You see? Why can't I feed off him? This targeting feeding thing is so bugged. Jesus. Box in ESO. That's new. Kill the stones. Come on, stone. Break, 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 break. Yes. Focus the boss. You could pick up the damage sigil. We can do it in the second phase, I guess. We got him to 50. Same thing. Up. You can pick up the shield sigil if you want to. Damage sigil. Boss. Bam, light attack, like a god. Come on, boys, we can do it. Easy. Yeah, stage 8 used to be very difficult, but they nerfed it. That's why it's basically so piss easy. Jedi X Rampage with the 7 months. Thank you very much. So now it's gonna be interesting to see how we do here.
This one's mine, sister.
Oi. That hit me hard. Don't walk into the ghosts, obviously. They deal a lot of damage. Interrupt the snipe.
Got you now, weakling.
But so far, nothing one-shot me, right? Okay, Creme Guard. Easy. Look. Make this. Now. Yeah, he dead before spit. If you circle, be careful of the ghost. Because again, look, they do actually a lot of that. Actually, that dude didn't do shit. I don't know.
I've been waiting for this.
You're dead. So funny because this sounds like a bitch slap. Now, what you can do, once you have 3 gold ghosts, you activate the spectral explosion. I would usually wait till one of the Creme Guard spawns. Because when you use it... He's sleeping! He's sleeping! Dead. And that also works for the last boss. If you pick up the 3 sigils downstairs, the 3 ghosts, you can do the explosion. And he will get stunned. Always feed when you drop low on your like werewolf transformation. And again, you only need gold weapons. You can everything else can be blue gear. You don't need gold gear for this. Did you see how fast this dude died? Yeah. Well, Alessian gives more health recovery by a lot, actually. So I really recommend running that set. Troll King is nice, but I think Chudan is a little bit better. But I chose to run Troll King because, again, not everybody has DLCs and stuff. Dude, the Werewolf synergy activation. This actually looked pretty cool. You see the red bar below my stamina bar? So now I feared. Run around to the... I just wanted to say dragon. I mean the Creme Guard. When I feed it goes up. When I kill enemies it goes up.
That challenger approaches. Release the defenders.
Wow, he took no damage, really.
Feel no pain.
Yeah, that's fine, I guess he dead anyway.
I need it.
Again, the build will be on the website. I will also leave you with options. And I hope it's clear that only gold thing you need is weapons. Because they make such a big difference in terms of damage output. You probably could even do it without purple weapons if you keep using the sigils. Right. Dude, I actually like... Did they make a separate animation for this? Gonna be interesting to see how the last boss will go, because we need to dodge roll more there. That will obviously drain our stamina faster. Oh, I forgot about this dude. If the big skeleton in the middle spawns, just activate the shield sigil and you should be fine. Always focus these casters first and then kill the other boss. Again, we are on the... Oh, there is another one, lol. Scalebreaker DLC. This is with the werewolf changes. Slap. Another one, another one, another one, and dead. Feed me, baby.
Now we'll see some real action.
Now kill this dude.
Arena.
Left and right. Left and right. You see, he's so confused. What's even going on? Whatever, just... Now here. Use this. Or don't. And the shield sigil. And you will not die, okay? It cannot get easier. Nothing can happen to you. Unless you disconnect or crash, obviously. Then you actually might die. Fire AoE. Lock this. Dead. Did my gear just break? No way. Shit, what did I get hit with? Well... That's not optimal, not gonna lie.
Look at the pathetic mortal.
But... Maybe... Okay, get repaired, easy. I'm actually... Let's see. Now we have boss fight. Well, great. Okay. Pick the healing sigil or whatever the fuck you wanna do. Will make it a lot easier. Now here, dodge roll the skull. You need to dodge roll this. Deals a lot of damage. He will teleport after a while, interrupt this. Keep damaging him. Once he's 69, he will go up. Kill the healer. Kill the Krem guard. Make a dance round. 0 damage or almost. Easy. Now we go here. Kill the clan fear so you can go up with the portal. Kill these things. Now here, the longer you're up here, dodge roll the skull or block it. The longer you're up here, the stronger a dot will hit you in the face. It's something you need to learn. Go behind the stone when he does the explosion. This all looks easy, but it requires quite a bit of coordination. But you can see we have enough damage to do this in 1 round, basically. Block the skull if you want, or again, dodge roll it. Because we have such high health recovery, we are actually fine. He stomps. Block or dodge roll. Kill this. When it's dead, it goes explosion, so you go down. Whoa, boy. Now when you're downstairs, shield sigil. Don't interrupt with the shield sigil, because he's actually gonna just reflect everything. You see? And just damage the boss. You can kill the boys in the middle. Whoa, I think his animations are bugged. Just focus on the boss. You have a shield sigil. Nothing can happen to you. And he dead. That's how you get carried by sets, I guess. We are on the public test server, so... Did I just eat the chest? Wow, a rest of stuff. Just amazing.
Why you always bounce off?
G Billy with the 14 months. Thank you very much.
Guys, I'm done for today.
Yeah, this was flawless on the PTS, no problemo. Just use the sigils, very important. Sigils equal carry. And if you want to read up on details, the full guide is on my website, and we also have a new video guide. Like, every single stage is explained on the website. Link in the description. The sets, 2 Troll King, 5 Alessian, 5 Briarheart. So this year, obviously I have gold gear, right? We're on the PTS. Blue gear is enough, you don't need gold gear. Blue gear is enough, blue gear shouldn't be that expensive. The weapons should be gold. You can get daggers from a quest, which I will also explain on the build page. It should be on the website soon. I even had some weird ass bow, but